So Mignonne is on her way.
Yes, she is. Right. Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Because normally I come in and I come down the river. I come down that street. That's the way I've been coming.
Yeah, down.
Whatever the street right out front.
That's a railroad.
Yeah, but this time it brought me in up that way, and then I came down Second. Right. So I'm wondering if there was something.
Maybe they might have railroad avenues blocked off or something for the events.
But I think, hey. I feel like it's in the cornfield. Whatever those things are, whatever they're growing.
I mean, they're growing something.
Alfalfa.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, I'm pretty glad I'm here.
I also
Hey, Dave, you want to sit over here? This is Melanie, this is for VIP seating. There's no other place we can go where we can wear it.
I was just about to ask if she was going to be.
Oh yeah.
Is she coming on to the camera?
No, unfortunately. Yeah, she's got class that she's teaching. Just one of those things.
Yeah.
Just timing.
Yes.
Right back there. You can sit up here.
nice.
Yeah, you can sit in the special seating.
I do feel so
The
special.
VIP seating right next to you. I'll take that chair.
the big one today, and I'm like,
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm
It's a celebration. Morning. Maybe should have pre-booked. I got like 1 minute to spare. Can we help with anything? I don't hear my own. Are you guys having your potluck today? Are you having your potluck today? Do you need a copy of your statement? You got it. Okay, now is the potluck today? Yes. Okay, I bought some store-bought meat pie. Love the word. No. And that's what I do.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Yolo. Coming to you live from beautiful Grand Princeton. We're in downtown Winters, California. We're so glad that you're here. Got a lot of beautiful places up there, which is always great. So I'm thankful for that. Let's express it with a little attitude of gratitude. I'm gonna change my attitude. I'm gonna work on gratitude. I'm gonna change my attitude. I'm gonna work on gratitude. I will be thankful for what I've got. I will be thankful for what I'm not. I will be thankful for everything I am. And that's including my new attitude. I'm having gratitude. Yeah, my new attitude of gratitude. I'm gonna change my attitude. I'm gonna work on gratitude. I'm gonna change my attitude. I'm gonna work on gratitude. I will be thankful for what I've got. I will be welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Yolo. My name is Reverend David Clark. I'm the senior minister here, and I just want to tell you from all of us, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so glad you're here, and I'm glad you're here, Billy. Good morning.
I'm glad you're here. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was wonderful.
So was mine.
Good food, family, all the things that Thanksgiving should be.
I'm still recovering, but it's really good.
As am I.
And we got a special favorite of the centers for many years, the wonderful, amazing Gary Weinberg is in the house tonight. So looking forward to that.
And you've been hard at work on the cabaret. It's coming up.
Cabaret's coming up. We got a big rehearsal tomorrow night at my place, so I'm looking forward to that. All my divas coming over.
And you ain't kidding.
Excellent, and that cabaret happens on December 3rd, right here at the GPO, and you can buy your tickets online at Eventbrite. Just search on CSL Yolo, and you can find the event tickets, and it's a wonderful lineup of musicians and artists. Oh, you can also get them here tonight, or you can get them that night. Okay, I'm interpreting what your wife is saying to me. Okay, I got it. I think I got it all. So yes, please join us for that. And welcome to the online audience. We have a stream going out. It's working, and people across the world are listening to us right now. So wonderful. And what else do we have here? Well, we have our Dare to Care campaign that just wrapped up last week, and we have a new update to our total. We're getting a little bit closer, a little tiny bit closer. Our new total is $38,184 in pledges. So close to our goal of $40,000, and thank you to all of you. Thank you to this wonderful community that supports itself. And because of this, we're going to have a smash up of a year, and we're going to be able to bring you all kinds of interesting things in the new year. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I want to thank you all for getting us to our goal. We're so close to getting over the top, so thank you for that. So we also have one other thing I wanted to plug, especially in the welcome, is our foundation class. We're going to hear a little bit more about that later on, but we have a wonderful foundations class. It is the basics of science of mind. It's the basics of this philosophy. It is the foundation that you can use to build the rest of your life upon. And that's how I used it when I first went through foundations and learning about God and my connection to God and my connection to the universe. And, wow, I actually have power and agency myself? Yes, you do. Come and find out how you do in our foundations class. It starts on January 9th, and it goes for 10 consecutive weeks, and the price is $295. And that can be stretched out over for one time, or it can be stretched out over the course of the class. But the practitioners and I are just chomping at the bit to present this to you, and we just can't wait. So wonderful. Now, what is science of mind? What is it? If you're new to this philosophy, or you're new here, I just want to let you know kind of what we are and what this is. So the science of mind is a spiritual movement that emphasizes the power of positive thinking, creative visualization, and the interconnectedness of all life. It teaches that the mind has the ability to influence healing, prosperity, and personal transformation through alignment with spiritual principles and alignment with spirit itself. So we believe in you, and that's how this whole thing works, is based on our beliefs. And we have a few core beliefs that we reinforce here every week at CSL Yolo, and I want to share those with you now. Number one, we believe that love is all there is. Everything is a call for love, an expression of love, a result of love. Love is involved and influences every decision that we make throughout our lives. So we pay a lot of attention to where we're applying our love
in this philosophy. Number 2, we believe that all thought is creative and influential. Thoughts are things. And everything that you see around you was preceded by thought, including the people. Everything has been preceded by thought. So we pay a lot of attention to what we think and believe in this philosophy as well. Number 3, we believe that you are whole, perfect, and complete exactly as you are right now. Exactly as you are right now. Don't let your mind say, yeah, but I got this and that, yeah, but. No. God, Spirit, has no yeah, buts. It's only yes. And you are whole, perfect, and complete exactly as you are right now. And we believe that about you, and we believe that about ourselves, and that is how we approach the world. Not searching for completeness, but knowing our intrinsic completeness. Number 4, we believe in a world that works for everyone, and we're working from that world together. And what that means is we believe that, and we know that this world operates on spiritual principles, on love and law. And these laws work for everyone in the exact same way. And so this philosophy digs into those laws and figures out how we can use them to bring about our good. Every problem in the world today can be resolved through choice. Every single problem we have in the world today can be resolved through blessed choice. And so we are embracing our power of choice in this philosophy. And we are making this world that works for everyone work for us as individuals and as a community. So with that, let us go to our namaste time. It's a time when we get to look in each other's eyes and see the beautiful, wonderful spirit that is looking back at us and acknowledge that they are a child of God, just like we all are. So let us take a moment and have namaste together. When was the last time you just looked at somebody with the intention of giving them love? Just now. Exactly. Oh, now, I would like to welcome our practitioner of the day, Dr. Deborah Taylor. She's going to share with us today's vision and mission and our affirmation of the day. So please welcome Deborah. Good morning, Deborah.
Good morning, everybody. I just had to do that. It's not a problem. I know how to move the mic, kind of. La la. So I was just thinking as I came up, I grew up in a pretty traditional Christian type church, Baptist church in the South. And back in those days, you had to dress up. Sunday you had to dress up. And I was just thinking, oh my God, I am so glad to be here. I am so glad I'm whole, perfect, and complete just as I am right now. And it's okay if I have on blue jeans and a wrinkly shirt.
We love you, Deborah.
I know it, and I know it. Yeah, it is good. Whole, perfect, and complete. Spiritual beings. So it's my pleasure to share our vision statements and our mission statements and our affirmation today. And what I'm going to do is I will read through the vision statement and invite you to speak it, state it in your own voice, and then we'll do the vision statement same way, and then the affirmation. And you know I have to do my little own thing anyway, so just get ready. So let's just take a breath and come into the present moment. So our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. So let's say that together. Our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. And we've already experienced that connection today, and if we pay attention, we can have that experience all the time. So our mission in support of that vision is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. Wow, let's say that together. Our mission is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. So just allow that feeling to permeate your very being of being present right here, right now, being loved, being held in the arms of love, that anything is possible, that you can create the life that you love, because that power is within you. And so let's just stand in that realization, in that possibility, even if it, you may say, what? Just let it go, let the what go, and relax into what if? What if it's possible? And I'm going to read our affirmation in this place of, what if it's possible? I am a magnet for miracles. And I am thankful for the miraculous events unfolding in my life. With a heart full of gratitude, I open myself to receive blessings beyond my imagination. So let's stand and anchor these words in our consciousness. I am a magnet for miracles, and I am thankful for the miraculous events unfolding in my life. With a heart full of gratitude, I open myself to receive blessings beyond my imagination. So it is. And so I'd like to invite our board president to come and share some happenings with us. What's coming up? It's a really, really good time.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right, we will start with our cabaret once again. It's going to be amazing. It's next weekend already. And a couple of things that weren't mentioned, beyond the tickets being available on Eventbrite, and all you do is enter CSL Yolo in the search field. You can also buy the tickets here. We will also have a barrel for the boy, I'm going back in time, for the Yolo food bank. And so please consider bringing some non-perishable food for the Yolo food bank on that night. And we also have some volunteer opportunities. You can help us in the lobby. We need a couple more people to kind of watch the 2 doors. And also, we would like to have some food for intermission, and that is from Sweet and Savory Treats. During intermission, if you would like to bring some, please contact our wonderful Vice President, Tracy, over there, and we'll help to get that organized. And we'll also need a little help setting up and cleaning up afterwards. And the next one is our foundations class, as was discussed earlier with Reverend David. I won't say Reverend Jay because I'm not back in Napa. Reverend David. And basically, this is the essential class in the study of science of mind. You will be introduced to the basics of science mind meditation, spiritual mind treatment, visioning, and other universal spiritual principles and practices. Each week will consist of exploration of spiritual principles, spiritual practices, that practical tools to change your thinking, change your mind, and you'll experience this adventure with like-minded people within our own community. In addition to reading and writing exercises each week, there are guided meditations, exercises to assist you in applying, embracing, and incorporating science of mind principles. It's an amazing class. I think I've said this 1,000 times already, but I've done it 3 times. And you get something different out of it each time you do it. It's amazing. And they start on Tuesday, January 9th. We do have a sign-up form online on our website, right? And so you can go to our website, click on sign-ups, and you'll be able to get right to that form. And our last topic is the gratitude group will be meeting again on December 14th from 4:30 to 5:30 with June Robinson. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Peggy. As we enter into the more contemplative portion of today's service, please join me in singing, I Am So Blessed. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I am. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed.
Now I'm going to read the sacred reading. I really like this one, by the way. Eric Butterworth, Spiritual Economics, Prosperity Process, page 90. Read this line and really think about it. Keep centered in the feeling of thanksgiving. It is not just to be grateful for loving friends, for the affluence of wonderful things, and for the divine order for everything that happens in your life. It is much more. You are grateful for the root of reality that is evidenced by these things. Your thanksgiving is more than a response to what is happening around you. It is a celebration of truth, which becomes a casual assurance of the continuity of blessings, leading towards prosperity for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Peggy, for the announcements, and thank you, Heather, for that beautiful reading. I'm going to invite us into that sacred space of connection, conscious connection, as we allow the breath to deepen itself in its own perfect rhyme and rhythm. For it is the rhyme and rhythm of the universe, of Spirit, of God, of Allah, of Shiva, Shango, Yemaya, Wakantanka, Jehovah, Yahweh, the great I am, Mother Earth, Father Sky, Big Mama. By whatever name it is, that infinite presence, all loving, all powerful, all knowing. And as I know that I am a divine emanation, a divine expression of that presence, I know that this is the truth of each one here, of all of creation. There is nothing outside of that which we call God, or love, peace, joy, power, beauty, creativity, intelligence. And so I'm just inviting us to allow that concept of air, of oxygen, that we have never seen, and yet we so trust that it is essential for our survival and our thrival here in this physical plane, this material form. And so I invite us to allow this to be a metaphor for that invisible side of life that has many names or no name. It is, we are. And so I simply speak my word from that feeling tone of all is well. For I know that I am the center of my universe. That each one is the very center of the universe. For each one is simply a divine emanation of God, and God is all of it. And so right here, right now, God is. And if you have any issues with the word, substitute your own word, because I don't think it cares. It cares. It doesn't care. It says yes to it all. And so in that place of yes, I stand in such gratitude gratitude for this ever expanding awareness of good. And so I speak the yes to every prayer that is held within our hearts or our minds, even the prayers we don't know we have. The answer is already yes. And so as we come into more awareness of the yes, we come into more experience of that which we desire. And so I just speak my word, that creative word that was in the beginning. Yes to love, yes to peace, yes to joy, yes to harmonious relationship, yes to abundance, yes to value, yes to giving, yes to receiving, yes to overflowing and blowing out whatever goals we think we have. There is more, for the universe is infinite. And so we simply open up our awareness to the infinite. We open up our awareness to possibility. And we say, yes. And as we say yes, the horizons open. We allow the vision to flow forth through us as our lives. As I am standing in such gratitude for our surrendered vessel, Reverend David Clark, allowing infinity to flow through his life as an example. In gratitude for all who have shown up early, allowing infinity to flow through their gifts, through their service, through their love. In gratitude for all those winging their way here. They may not know it yet. In gratitude for all that is going on in the world, as we hold people who are experiencing various events in their lives, whether it be war or peace or nature. The planet is adjusting. It's constantly adjusting. It's not stagnant, and your life is not stagnant. You have the power of choice. Choice about how you feel about it. And that feeling tone is the very essential piece. It's the essential piece of experiencing a life that you desire. So I just let it go. I let go. I let God do God's thing. As I release my word into the alchemy of love and law, knowing that the prayer for every word, every thought is a prayer, is already answered before it's spoken. And the answer is always yes. Yep. Okay. So what is the prayer that you're holding right now? Whatever it is, whether you judge it good or bad, the answer is yes. And it's within your power, or you have the power of the universe within you, the power to shift perception. The power to shift perception. Wow. So as I stand in the feeling tone of all is well, I invite us into the yesness from our African tradition with the words Ashe.
Ashe.
And the yesness from our Native American tradition, Aho. And the yesness from the Abrahamic, Judeo-Christian, Islamic tradition, Amen. And the yesness of science of mind. And so it is.
So it is.
Good morning, CSL Yolo Universe.
Morning.
My name is Gary Michael Weinberg, and it is my great honor and joy and pleasure to sing a little song for you this morning. Chase every warplane from the sky. Do away with ignorance and hatred, but we can try. Sometimes I feel so helpless. All I can do is my best. 'Cause even the with a single step. Maybe we won't always find forgiveness, or give our wildest dreams the wings to fly. Maybe we won't always love our neighbors, but we can try. Sometimes I feel so helpless, and all I can do is my best. 'Cause even the longest journey begins with a single step. same old sad. We can try. Sing it with me if you feel it. We can try. We can try. We can try. We can try. We can try to help each other. We can try. We can try. We're all sisters and brothers. We can try. We can try. Whether it's money or love, we can try. We can try. We can just speak a kind word. We can try. We can try. Let one another be heard. We can try. We can try. Just do what you can. We can try. We can try. Gotta try to lend a hand. We can try. We can try. And stand up for the right. We can try. We can try. Look up into the light. We can try, we can try. We can try, we can try. We can try, we can try. We can try, we can try.
Gary Michael Weinberg, y'all. Powerful. So it is my great pleasure to introduce our speaker of the day, our wonderful, wonderful speaker of the day. That I'm going to read her bio, but she is a known quantity here. We know that when Reverend Mignonne shows up, that she's going to bring something powerful. She's going to bring something interesting, something funny, something that is going to change our lives. And I'm just pleased as punch that she's here. Here's her official bio. Reverend Mignonne Pollard is a Center for Spiritual Living licensed minister of religious science. She has also been a CSL practitioner for 10 years. She graduated from Emerson Theological Institute. Woo-hoo! And let's see, she graduated in 2020 and then completed additional courses through CSL, through the Holmes School of Spiritual Leadership in 2021. She is a staff minister at the Center for Spiritual Awareness just down the road in West Sacramento. She teaches CSL certified classes. She developed workshops on self-love, kicking love addiction, and attaining prosperity using the works of Catherine Ponder. And she believes that the principles of science of mind can change your life for the better. Everyone, please welcome Reverend Mignonne Pollard.
I was wondering what I was going to do with that. Good morning, CSL David. Yolo. Okay, so first of all, I just have to let you know that I have an infection. I know, viruses are going around, and I've got it. It's an infection of joy. I can't shake it. I am so happy, and I'm in such a party mood. So, all right. Welcome to the party called life. That's what I'm thinking about. Anyway, I'm Reverend Mignonne, and it's good to see everyone here. I know that you guys have had a month full of study, generosity and gratitude. I've listened to all of them. And you just completed your successful campaign of Dare to Care. I'm calling it successful, and I am seeing it full to overflowing. But it feels so good to be here on this beautiful morning, and it's so fun to see Gary sharing his gifts, and also see him next week at the cabaret. Can I just say it one more time? December 3rd, 5 to 7, right here, right now. I've got my tickets. I don't know about you. Anyway, this is about the power of gratitude. The hidden power of gratitude. And I kept calling it the secret power of gratitude. The hidden power of gratitude. Gratitude is pretty out there. But I think the hidden power of gratitude, for me anyway, is that it brings our attention back to source energy, to the one energy that's back behind everything. So as we recognize and appreciate source energy, that's what we're doing. No matter how it shows up, it can show up as Deborah, it can show up as Bobby, it can show up as Bobby, it can show up as Jason, it can show up as Jenny, it can show up as anyone and anything. It can show up as that new job or that early retirement. But when we slow down and we pay attention, when we give thanks, that's when we're recognizing divine energy, divine consciousness, source energy. I believe and I know it is supporting us. It's an acknowledgement, gratitude is an acknowledgement of the divine presence in our lives. The acknowledgement and the awareness of this can turn any situation around that you may be experiencing. So for me, the hidden power of gratitude is that it brings you closer to the divine. So as we stand in that vibration of gratefulness, prosperity, health, joy, good relationships, they all become the path that we walk. And it's all due to gratitude. Now you're probably thinking we've just had Thanksgiving and we've been practicing gratitude. I mean, we've got that beautiful gratitude group that June Robinson started. We also, we've just been talking about it for a month. What, Mignonne, could you possibly have to say? Well, don't go to sleep yet. Because I just want to practice. I just want to say that when we practice gratitude, we're recognizing and pointing out the good, and even more good comes to us, right? And that is a celebration. But I want to add my 2 cents to this whole talk on gratitude, and I'm trying to think, how can I fit and squeeze myself into this immense category? And I thought, we're called the science of mind. So I'm going to talk to you about the science of gratitude, right? There is a science to it. It's been studied. Science is doing everything it can to catch up with ancient wisdom. And in January 2020, the John Templeton Foundation turned its gaze to gratitude. Hear me now. In January of 2020, the John Templeton Foundation turned its gaze to gratitude. They had no idea what was coming. None of us did, right? But what a time to focus on gratitude. They funded over $3.989 million worth of grants. And those grants went from January of 2020 to October of 2022. And they studied every area and every part of it. I know for me that just making it safely through the pandemic took some gratitude. Our focus on little things that we took for granted, like avoiding your coworker in the hall. We miss those things, right? They were taken away. I'm sure the data is rich. The Templeton Foundation funded several studies. They delved deep into all aspects of the human relationship with gratitude. And that's what I'd like to add. I'd like to add some of their findings from these studies that they have, from these scientific studies around gratitude. Do you know that gratitude, there is evidence that shows it improves our lives? So the benefits of gratitude are both individual and on the communal level, on the community level. And gratitude, for me, lays the foundation in every single individual's life, but it also can lay the foundation for the growth, development, and expansion of a community. So the community that is grateful together makes a bigger impact on the world around it. I couldn't think of anything pithy to say, but that's it. The community that is grateful together makes a bigger impact on the world around it. So now, I know that we're grateful for making CSL Yolo go for just for additional years to keep that study to keep this work out into the world. But back to the studies. Okay, so believe it or not, the longest running gratitude studies is housed right near us. It's at UC Davis.
And it's run by a guy named Robert Edmonds, and he has a book called The Gratitude Project. But I want to tell you that they define gratitude in 2 different ways, and this is very important, sort of the way that they define gratitude. They say it's a 2-step process. It's recognizing that one has obtained a positive outcome. You've attained a positive outcome. You have met and you are reaching over the funding goal. You've attained a positive outcome. But the second one is recognizing that there is an external source for this positive outcome. Okay, so then you have to kind of step back. But we believe in oneness, and we believe that there's not something that's outside of us that making things happen, that it's within us. So we're just going to say that we like the way that they have done it, but we don't believe, we look at it a little bit different. We say that gratitude has within it and all around it, above it, behind it, below it, Karen Drucker, you know, it's got that stamp of God, right? So what we call divine spirit. So by appearances, it might look like that thing is coming from outside of us, but that it is one divine infinite intelligence that's back behind it all. And that is where the gratitude is coming from. God in and as and through people. One divine, all-knowing source. So the studies, what were some of the findings? They actually had findings. They say that gratitude raises your oxytocin level. It also helps to lessen depression because it raises your serotonin levels. It helps to rewire your brain. It says people who practice gratitude have like more gray matter in their brains, and it works better, and that leads them to a more productive life. So we're grateful when we have the feeling of all is well. Mm-hmm. Better health. You know, people who practice gratitude and you know, daily, they exercise more, they have less anxiety, it lowers your blood pressure, and it helps you sleep better. So these are the scientific sort of findings from when you practice gratitude. So health benefits have been measured, and they are improved, and they are real. But here's some more things from Templeton. Templeton did a 1-page infographic. And it says that people who practice gratitude are more giving people. They're more generous. On average, they give 20% more to charities. People who practice gratitude are grateful, and they have a stronger bond with their local community. In work, people who practice gratitude, their income, wait a minute, gratitude, prosperity, their income rises 7% higher. I know that every day, even when I'm a little grumpy, I try to say, I'm grateful, so very grateful, even if it's hard. I say that. Youth, they have 13% fewer fights, 20% more likely to get good grades, and grateful teens are 10 times less likely to smoke. So some of the psychological issues. Gratitude is related to age. Now, I don't know. Don't take it personally, I suppose. Gratitude is related, for every 10 years, gratitude increases by 5%. So perhaps we understand the wonder and the beauty of life as we grow older, and we appreciate more the gift that the gift of living provides. In health, and I've said some of this about health, and I want to get back to health. Grateful people will have 10% fewer less stress-related illnesses. They'll be more physically fit, have blood pressure lowered by 12%. So here I have the percentage. It's lowered by 12%. And you have more satisfying relationships with your friends. And finally, so this is very interesting to me. I love this. They found that the most grateful countries are South Africa, United Arab UAE, so United Arab Emirates, the Philippines, and India. They found that the least grateful countries are don't worry, we didn't make the list. Are the Netherlands, Denmark, Hungary, the Czech Republic, and the UK. Now, I looked at that list and I said, is it gratitude or is it weather? But overall, our positive emotions can add up to 7 years to your life. So that's the science. But let's get back to the New Thought Ageless Wisdom. That's the part that I have to offer. Everything else that I'm going to say, you probably already heard, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's okay. You all know that I am a Catherine Ponder person. I'm a Catherine Ponderette. And, you know, I want to talk about this idea of the link between gratitude and prosperity, right? Or abundance. And abundance for me, the first thing you need, I learned this, I don't know, maybe the hard way. The first thing you need for abundance is health, right? Without health, so health. So this idea of being grateful, increasing your ability to be healthy and increasing your lifelong. That's like that's a foundation of abundance. Money comes, everything, it comes easily, it comes effortlessly. And then there's this thing called health. So Catherine Ponder, in her The Dynamic Laws of Healing, not usually a book that I usually go to, but The Dynamic Laws of Healing has a whole chapter on the healing law of praise. The healing law of praise. So I just want to read a little bit from the beginning of it. The expression of praise as thanksgiving, gratitude, and joy is among the most powerful forms of affirmation. If you wait to be healed before you express gratitude, you may wait indefinitely. One of the greatest secrets of healing is to praise and give thanks for it, right in the face of illness, before there is anything to give thanks for. The reason praise is so powerful for healing is this: when you praise, you increase. Praise liberates and releases the life force that is pent up in the atoms in your body. Words that express gratitude, praise, and thanksgiving release potent energies of the mind and body that were not otherwise tapped. Praise also liberates the finer essences of the soul that are necessary for complete healing. So through praise and thanksgiving, you activate the dynamic powers of the subconscious and the superconscious phases of your being, which act speedily for your improved health. So you can praise yourself from weakness to strength. You can praise yourself from ignorance to intelligence. You can praise yourself from poverty to affluence. You can praise yourself from sickness to health.
Right.
Catherine Ponder. Gratitude. This link between gratitude and prosperity, between gratitude and abundance, but like prosperity specifically, gratitude, what you focus on, like Oprah Winfrey says, be thankful for what you have and you'll have more of it. Because if you focus on what you don't have, you'll never have enough. That's Oprah Winfrey, right? So gratitude opens that door to prosperity. Even the Bible says it. Matthew 25:29, somebody stop. The New Living Translation. To those who use well what they are given, even more will be given, and they will have an abundance. But from those who do nothing, even what they have will be taken away. So there's a direct link between gratitude and abundance. Gratitude opens social pathways, and I mean abundance in all areas. Abundance in your health, abundance in your finance, abundance in your friendships, abundance in your love. Gratitude is just that pathway to freedom. There's so the Templeton, the John Templeton Foundation found out that when communities practice gratitude, there's a strong network of support and encouragement, leading the group to feel like they can take on big challenges. Dare I say big visions? I have a big vision. You didn't ask me, but I have a big vision for CSL Yolo.
Right.
Yes, right? I have a big vision for CSL Yolo. Under the tutelage, but I need to put preface, under the tutelage of Reverend David Clark. The great story, I'm going to come to it in a second. Actually, I can come to it right now. But I'll just say this and then I'll go to the story. The promise of gratitude is that each of us will become better citizens of the world. So Reverend David Clark and I met at a cabaret. We met in person and spoke for the first time, and I met his lovely wife, Heather. Oh my God. And then I saw them perform, and Reverend David on the harmonica. He wasn't Reverend David then, he was just David. Reverend David on the harmonica. Oh my God. Oh my God. And them together, they made beautiful music. And he and I were, let's just say, taking our time through Emerson. We'll stroll through ministry school, learning, developing, deepening. And when I saw them, I thought, oh, they are so wonderful. They're a beautiful couple, wonderful. And when CSL, at that time it was Davis, came open, and we had a little conversation. I didn't ask permission to tell this, but we had a little conversation. And I saw it so clearly. I said, that is the perfect match. You and CSL, Yolo now. It's a perfect match. And God works in the most wonderful, divine ways, because so I want to just take a moment and acknowledge and celebrate this community. And I can't believe that Reverend David is here. It's the first time he's been here that I've talked, so I get to speak directly to him. So that image, that wonderful, I was grateful for that connection at that cabaret. It was a celebration of life. Grateful to meet them both, and grateful to have that vision of him with this community. I just felt it was I felt it, I knew it, I prayed for the best and highest to unfold. And then the divine works, and the good Lord works, I feel like quoting Color Purple, the good Lord works in mysterious ways, and then I think they work out into a song. So the good Lord does work in mysterious ways. And isn't it the beautiful divine synchronicities that the energy and the consciousness that the practitioners held, and the energy and the consciousness that Reverend David held, and you're here, and you're thriving, and you're growing. And I'm grateful. So I'll now read what I wrote. I'm grateful that Reverend David answered the call and was not afraid to step up, not afraid to teach, not afraid to lead. I'm grateful for the grace and beauty of his wife, who brings her gift of song to many a program. You know, I'm grateful for Billy Larkin, who writes songs that I'd like to just take everywhere, really, that show the truth of what is. And I'm grateful to practitioner Deborah, who I kind of sort of knew years ago, and we didn't get her permission either. And we were both on a road trip. We were going to the same city, but different destinations. We were in the airport and then on the plane, and we sat together. And somehow something in that 2-hour conversation, hour there, whatever time in the line, something that she said, something moved me to be right where I am right here today. It was that conversation. You do know that. It was, I can point to the moment. And it was that encouragement, it was that energy, it was that understanding from, I'd like to call her Reverend Deborah, she won't do that, but to practitioner emeritus Deborah. So I am grateful, because it's that conversation that led me to stand here before you today. And I'm grateful for CSL Yolo, because each and every time I come, you welcome me with love and joy. I'm grateful for the fourth Sunday potluck, starting soon. Don't worry, it's starting soon. I am thankful for everyone who's given a financial donation to CSL Yolo, so that this teaching in this place will continue, so that lives will be transformed. Your giving ensures the continued presence that this idea in the mind of God called CSL Yolo, this idea continues. So what I would like you to do right now, I want you to just take a moment. Take a deep breath with me. And think about, what is it that you appreciate about this community? What are you thankful for? Who are you thankful for? And while you take that moment, I'm just going to gather the homework. So now, if you're like me, you can stay in that feeling of deliciousness, of thanksgiving, of celebration, of deep gratitude. CSL Davis, that's transformed into CSL Yolo, has been so integral in my path as a minister, and I'm so appreciative that they've been with me through, I won't say how many years of ministry school. And now as I begin this journey. So I thank you. So I decided, yeah, they mean a lot. So I'm going to do something that I never usually do. I'm going to give you homework. So if you came, you got this beautiful bag. It's a beautiful little bag of Thanksgiving. And inside the bag, I want to talk about what's inside this bag. So inside the bag are only 3 things. There is a touchstone, which says thank you on it. Okay? Yes, please. Okay, she has it. Okay. I was wondering. And Bob, give Billy one. Oh, Billy, just take one off the top. Yeah. Okay, he's good. All right. So, and one more. Excellent. All right. Because this is homework. And take one home for Bobby, too. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So, it has a touchstone. It says, thank you, Jason. It says, thank you on it, okay? And that's just thank you for your love, for your joy, for your welcome. Thank you for giving the first 5 YOLO. That's something that has to do with my professional life, in education, not in first 5 specifically. But I appreciated that as your person that you gave to this time. So you've got a touchstone. That's for you. You've got a pen. But I want you to read the pen. So this pen says, thank you for being amazing. This pen is yours to keep, and it's another reminder, right? And each message is a little different. Yours may not say thank you for being amazing. It may say you make a difference in the world. It may say something different. There are unique thank you cards. There may be a couple that are the same, but they're mainly unique thank you cards. And it's the thank you cards that we're going to give away. So you've got the pen, you've got the thank you card. Some of you have a little thank you sticker that goes on the back of your card. And this is the homework. The homework is, you can probably guess by now. The homework is something for you to do. And I want you to take the time to do it, so I don't want to do it here as an exercise. I thought about it, but no, let's take your time. You take it, go home, and do it. And you can write a thank you note. You have all the tools that you need to do that. Or you can write a thank you letter. And I did realize as I was thinking about this that they are different, a little different. So Nancy Davis Coe, in the San Francisco Journal on May 14th, 2020, said right before the shutdown, right after the shutdown, in the culture section, outlines a practice that I'd like to challenge us to do. And her article is called Gratitude, Thank Someone Who Helped You. I really want you to think about this and then to do it. I want you to choose your recipient. Think about someone who's changed your life for the better. Consider your relatives, your friends, your teachers, your mentors, your medical professionals, the barista who gets you your coffee every morning. And then write down all the names that pop up, and just looking at the list of people on your quote-unquote home team, that can start boosting your mood. And then brainstorm specifics. This is what's most wonderful about the handwritten thank yous. Just how exactly has the path of your life changed for the better because of what happened when it crossed theirs? The path of my life changed for the better when I was dragged to the cabaret, which we didn't know was a cabaret, and sat on the bar stool, not that your minister drinks. He was there to perform. Next to Reverend David, who was just David then. So, yeah, we were at the bar. Anyway, what important lessons have you taught? What problem? You know, if you had a problem, what's that one friend you could write? And then I want you to start writing. There's no thank you note police. So you can write whatever feels right to you. But here's the format. In the first paragraph, why are you writing this letter? Give the context. In the second paragraph, how you met. And in the body, tell the specifics of what they did. And then finally, keep a copy. So, like any good teacher, I'm going to share an example. I can't believe I'm going to do this. It's a letter. And this, you guys always bring me back to my Harvard days. I don't know why. But my professor, who's the only endowed African-American woman chair at Harvard University Graduate School of Education, graduated in 2015, and her name was Sarah Lawrence. Her name is Sarah Lawrence Lightfoot. And a group of African-American students, women, who were under her tutelage, decided to, one of the women is an artist, and she put together this amazing collage and all this beautiful art and all this beautiful stuff. And all I could give was really my writing. So I wrote her a letter. I'm not going to share the whole letter, but I will share a couple of paragraphs of it so that you can understand what I'm saying. This is what, and I didn't ask her permission either. This is what I wrote to my professor. So you do see I did keep a copy. Every day, I pass by a poster of you on my wall as I walk up to my home office. It is an advertisement for an event that I hosted when you were the keynote speaker. The event was held at Brown University on November 16th, 2000. I was tasked with providing a big event, something special, and there is nothing more special than to hear you talk about your work. I was nervous. I had to fill a large auditorium, and as Grace would have it, there was a large conference of elementary school teachers at an annual convention with no keynote speaker. I reached out to them. On the day of the event, the auditorium was filled to capacity. It was a wonderful moment in my professional career to be able to introduce and host you at Brown University. She's a Harvard University professor. You saved the day. When I think of you in my life, it is most often with this idea: you saved the day. There are no real words to express the feelings in my heart. My heart burst with pride, with joy, and good wishes for you. My life would not be what it is without your support and help. I keep my degrees framed and in my home office. They hang there with a photo of you placing the doctoral hood over my shoulders. And when I'm in the dark moments of my life, I look up and see you and the gift of support that you have given me. I know there is kindness, generosity, and love in this world, for you have shown that to me. I am grateful that you chose to be at Harvard and to take me on as your student and to support me in my professional life. I am ever so grateful for your life, your work, your commitment, but mostly I am grateful for the opportunity to grow under your guidance. I have not achieved all the dreams or goals I've wanted to in life. However, reaching the goal of graduating from Harvard is one of my most significant accomplishments, if not the most significant accomplishment. I recall one day when graduation was near, I was really sad that I was graduating. And I came to your office and I said, now I won't be a part of this community. And you said, now you will forever be a part of this community. It is really the heart of the Harvard community that you, Professor Sarah Lawrence Lightfoot, that I hold forever. What did I say? Okay, it is really in the heart of the community You, Professor Sarah Lawrence Lightfoot, that I hold forever close. She is the heart of that community for me. I hold you with love and gratitude beyond what my words can adequately express. You saved the day again and again and again, just by being you. And that's just a little bit of what I wrote her to go into that treasure box that one of our students, there was art, photography, and I feel like the little drummer boy. All I had was my thank you. Because CSL Yolo is a community that is wrapped up in blessings and thanksgiving, I know the blessings are flowing down upon you. And I know that as you give thanks and as you do these exercises and as you utilize your touchstone, that more and more will be given to you because you're going to focus on the good, you're going to focus on the thanksgiving, and that's the law. That's the law. So CSL Yolo, perhaps you won't invite me back because I've given you homework. But you have homework this time. And it's the homework of continuing to be the heart and the joy of who you are out there. I imagine that you're a vision of who you are as you continue to live in this vibration of Thanksgiving. I imagine that your vision of who you are will expand. And I hope that it will be all that you desire to be as you grow and build and welcome all of those that are winging their way here. You know, gratitude's hidden power is that the more you give, the more you're thankful for, the more prosperous, the more abundant, the more healthy, the more complete your life begins. The more you pay attention to what you're thankful for, the more the divine reveals itself to you. So let's take this message into prayer. And so I started this prayer with Thanksgiving. I'm just so grateful and thankful for this community. I'm so grateful and thankful for these words, for this message, and for this opportunity that just opened up, providing me the opportunity to thank, to honor, and to acknowledge CSL Yolo as a community, as the heart of the community. And I am knowing that as Thanksgiving is given, that God reveals its vision of CSL Yolo to its members and to all those who want to come in for the embrace of CSL Yolo. I just know that this community is blessed, loved, highly favored, and that this community grows and shapes itself and lives and works in joy together, in fun, and in community. Yes, that the bonds are strong and the bonds are deep. And that God's message, God's words, God's teachings change and transform lives all through the members of this community, the love of this community, the heart that is the heart in this community. And so knowing that is the truth, knowing that it's all well, again, I just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I release this word into the law, and together we say, and so it is.
Once more, Gary Weinberg. Thank you, brother.
How about a little hand for Reverend Mignonne? So at some point in the next number of months, I'm going to actually finish the CD that I've been working on for about 5 years. This song will be on it. It's called What Do I Got? Grateful got 2 old dogs with no pedigree. They're smarter than me and my master's degree. They taught me about poop and eating a bug, rolling in the dirt and unconditional love. Yes, what do I got? What do I got? Whoa, what do I got to be grateful for? I had me a house that I could not keep. I lost some weight and a whole bunch of sleep. But now I'm getting fat and I sleep all day. I guess that house just kinda got in my way. Oh, what do I got? What do I got? Whoa, what do I got to be grateful for? Got the pain in my foot where I broke my toe. God's way of telling me, Gary, look where you go. Life's a good teacher, but you gotta take notes. Like if you can't swim, just float. The woman I love, she's got a lot of guts. 'Cause living with me has got to drive her nuts. But after all of these years, it's plain to see she's the best thing that ever happened to me. What do I got? What do I got? I got a lot. What do I got to be grateful for? What do I got? What do I got? So much. What do I got to be grateful for?
Oh, wow. Wow, to follow Reverend Mignonne and then to follow Gary. Like chopped liver up here. God is good. Yes?
Yes, absolutely.
God is good. What a wonderful, wonderful service. Thank you so much, Reverend Mignonne. That was, my heart's filled up. And so, yeah, all right. Get it together, Dave. You got a job to do. All right, we are a center that believes in conscious, committed, and structured giving. And that is what making a pledge is. It's putting a structure around your giving, and you're conscious about your abundance, and you're committed. And this is what we do. We give through our time, through volunteering, our service. We give of our talents through participation, and we give of our treasure through financial donations. And your gifts, all of your gifts, help us in our mission to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and to live their inherent greatness. We have a tithing partner this month for the month of November. We are partnering with First 5 Yolo, and we are giving a percentage of our tithe to that worthy organization. And this is just their mission statement. First 5 Yolo's mission is to assist our community to raise children who are healthy, safe, and ready to learn. We will ensure that our resources are effectively used and that all community voices are heard. And what's better than that? So there are many ways to give. You can text to give. You can go out to our website and give there at cslyolo.org. You can use PayPal at the email address that's on your screen now. And you can also send a good old-fashioned check or money order to CSL Yolo, P.O. Box 1361, Davis, California, 95617. So,
Cash? You accept cash?
we also accept cash in this plate that's going around the room right now. That is yet another way. The oldest fashioned way to give is just straight cash. So now that we know why we give and we know how to give, let us enter into that consciousness of divine abundance. And I invite you to place your hand over your heart, symbolizing that vibrational energy of circulation, and say with me our abundance affirmation. I give with an attitude of abundance, knowing that as I give, I do receive. Today, I celebrate my prosperity and my ability to share from my overflow of good. I give from the knowledge that all is well.
God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need.
We bless and release these gifts to do their work of proclaiming the good news that all is well. As we have freely given according to the law of circulation, it returns to us full measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So we will always have more to enjoy and to spare, to give and to share. For this we give thanks, we let it be so, and so it is. All right. Oh, Dr. Deborah Taylor would like to make an announcement. Dr. Deborah.
Put the mic down for it.
Oh.
I can do it. I just wanted to mention that we are celebrating the season for peace and nonviolence next year, which starts end of January and goes through the 4th of April. And I'm going to be anchoring that concept here in this community. And I want to invite anyone who would like to start visioning with me about how that might unfold to let me know. I think my email is on our website and our newsletter, or just, grab me by the ear and let me know if you're interested in visioning. And that is something for this community, but for our whole community and indeed the whole world, because we know we're all one, so whatever we create here in consciousness radiates out to everybody and everything in all of creation. And so that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Deborah. And we have a special message for our children that are headed this way as we speak, and the children that are nestled lovingly in our hearts that we carry with us at all times. We want to say we love you.
We love you.
We are here for you.
We are here for you.
And we're so glad you're here.
And we're so glad you're here.
All right, we believe in the power of connection at the Center for Spiritual Living Yolo. And what does that mean? That means that we believe that we are connected to spirit and we're connected to each other. And that connection has power. And we exercise that power through prayer. And if you find yourself in need of prayer today, if you're working on something, if something's heavy in your heart, if you have a problem seeing yourself as whole, perfect, and complete, whatever it is you've got going on right now, please come to us for prayer. That is what we're trained to do. We're trained to see God working its way out in your life right now. We're trained to see your good coming and approaching and always at hand. And so you can come to me for prayer or Dr. Deborah. who is there holding the high watch for us right now. And so please come to us for prayer if you need it. And we pray unceasingly anyway. And we have a box that has a beautifully embroidered yes on it. That box has the entire contents of God's vocabulary on it. Yes. 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 That's all God is saying. So if you have a prayer request that you would rather write down than speak, then please write it down and place it in the box. And we go through that box every week, and we take out those prayers and we pray on them throughout the week consciously. So I just want to let you know about that. We have fellowship, as was advertised by Reverend Mignonne so wonderfully. We've got it downstairs. We've got special potluck today, so there's all kinds of assorted goodies down there. So please join us after the service for our fellowship time, which is going to be after our closing song and benediction, which happens right now. So let's get in a circle and have our peace song.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
And be thankful, 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 thankful. And always remember that God loves you. And so it is. Yes. Woo!